ERRANT by Ava Islam is a fantasy role-playing game about outcasts from the fringes of society going on adventures in a world of danger and intrigue. The beginning here really sets the tone, so I'm going to read it to you. You are a failure. You have no home. You have no job. You have no friends. You have no family. You have no prospects. What you do have are a particular set of skills, the kind that make respectable folks avoid you, a handful of pennies, and a suitably blithe disregard for your own life. Out there, beyond civilization, lies danger, monsters and magic and ancient ruins pregnant with treasure. Death is likely, but what did you have to live for anyway? At least out there is the chance to make something of yourself, and maybe even get back at those who wronged you. Surely this is no life for decent folk, but you are not decent folk. You are an errant. To play errant, you need a set of polyhedral dice, a few friends, and something to write with. One person will take the role of the guide, or the GM, and the rest will play a company of errants. Each player also has a different role to help ease the burden from the GM, which I think is a fantastic idea. Those roles are caller, mapper, note-taker, quartermaster, and timekeeper. Each character has 4 attributes: physique, skill, mind, and presence. The higher your attribute score, the more likely your character will be successful when attempting to do something related to that attribute. When creating a character, you choose an ancestry, which is the type of creature you are. According to the book, this could be a more traditional fantasy creature, like a dwarf or an elf or a halfling, or perhaps a slime or a Humpty Dumpty, or the sentient manifestation of a bad breakup. Next, you roll in the keepsakes table for a random starting item. There's all sorts of fun stuff in here, but one of my favorites is pot labeled rice pudding that is actually filled with liquid cement. Then you roll in the failed professions table. Some of these include ostrich wrangler, mushroom farmer, and funeral clown. You then choose an archetype to play, each with their own unique skills. These are the violent, the deviant, the occult, and the zealot. Finally, you choose your starting equipment and known languages. Languages can be anything, from flowers that grow in my mother's garden to doors. ERRANT is filled with a bunch of different procedures you can use, and what I like is you can really pick and choose what you want for your game. One of my favorite bits is the list of grimoires. I particularly like number 19, Melted Candle Stump, whose dripping wax reveals dark secrets. To learn this sorcery, self-immolate, but be the wax, not the wick. This game also has a goods and services section, a table of brutal wounds your character might receive, a bestiary, and even a section on eating monsters. Thank you to the designer for sending me this copy. It is chock full of TTRPG goodness, and you can check it out for yourself at killjester.com.